Alright, so this is going to be a review on my VFC UGRI M4 build. So, I actually got this off a guy off Hop Up a while ago because my recoil shock broke down, but it's a VFC base, VFC gearbox, I believe. It's got the VFC receiver and the Colt trades and all that stuff. And it's got a PTS, one of their newer ergo grips or whatever. And it's got, I don't remember the brand, but it's got the bronze 13.5 inch UGRI rail, I believe. And this has the Geisley trades on there. Don't know if you can see them too well, but yeah, it doesn't look like it fits all the way onto the VFC receiver, but it's I mean, it's pretty stable. Haven't had any wobble with it. It's got a free float outer barrel. You got a 3-prong flash hider on there. Just running that because that's one of the only flash hiders I have at the moment. I've got a M-lock hand stop, just a cheap one. And then on the top here, I'm running a replica PEC 15 with red laser, and I believe it has white light and maybe an IR laser or flashlight. And then I got a dual switch. I believe it's in, it might be an Element. I forget which brand it is. And then I got a Insight WMX 200 weapon light, and that has underneath it has an M-lock rail, little adapter thing. So it's a decent setup. I also have to have this particular setup because of the kit I'm running, which is a U.S. Army Green Beret kit. And then moving back, it's got a replica EOTech EXPS in bronze. It had some paint on there or something, some black paint. I also got this off a Hop Up. It still looks pretty good even with the stinking black paint on there, and it works pretty well as well. It's got the QD mount, QD detach. I believe it has night vision, or the green reticle as well. I'm not sure of the brand. I know for sure it's not a Loken, but it does work for a decent replica EOTech. Moving back, I've got a B5 SOT mod stock. This is actually a pretty nice stock. It's like a SOT mod. It doesn't have battery space in the sides, and the butt plate does not really open too well. It's kind of hard to get out because it has a secondary little thing in here that's kind of shoved in there. But it's pretty nice. It's slim. It has room in the buffer tube for a battery, and I don't have a MOSFET in this buffer tube or anything, or a bunch of wiring. Just running a small amount of wiring with Dean's. So I can fit a 1000 milliamp 11.1 or something. And then, of course, I'm running some crappy sling I had lying around that it works. It'll be going away here very soon once I get a VTAC. Let's see here. And on the other side, not much to see. It's got a kind of an interesting paint job. The upper kind of had the paint rubbed off, which is kind of giving it like a cool worn feel or worn finish. And then it's got this hexagon tan and orangish tan and brown kind of paint job on the bottom. It might have been primed, I'm not sure. It feels pretty solid. And then I can do a shooting test here as well, if I can get the stock off. The other thing about the stock that's pretty nice is it's fairly easy to get off the gun here. So before I do a shooting test here, internally it is pretty decked out. It has siege check gears. It has an HSS piston. It's got like a Star Wii motor in there. I believe it's shooting 380 feet per second with 8.2. It's got a Prometheus metal hop-up chamber not the rotary style, it's just a standard. I believe it's flat hopped. I think it's flat hopped. It's got a standard, just your normal inner barrel, no tight bore or anything. Original VFC gearbox shell. It's got pretty good air seal as well. Good compression parts. It's got pretty snappy. Oh, it also has the BTC Spectre MOSFET in there. Gives it pretty snappy trigger response from rate of fire. And then of course we're running Deans in the back. So I'll just do a quick demonstration with a Titan Power 3000 milliamp 11-1 lithium ion battery. If I can do this one-handed. There we go. All right, so this is on semi-auto. It's pretty snappy. Sounds good. I believe it has pre-cocking on, and then full auto. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my VFC UGRI build. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll probably be putting more reviews of my current gear up on here soon.